Good evening, everybody. My name is Bourne and I am the Ambassador of Ireland to the Kingdom of Thailand. I would like to add my welcome to that of others to tonight's Hero Awards 2024. The Irish Embassy is very proud to partner with the other organisers of this wonderful event. When I first arrived in Thailand in 2022, the second half of the year, one of the first events that I was invited to and that I was delighted to attend was the 2022 edition of the Hero Awards, hosted on that occasion by my good friend Angela MacDonald at the Australian Embassy. I didn't know what to expect. I'd never been to one of these occasions before, but it was an absolutely wonderful occasion. I was blown away by the colour, by the exuberance, by the diversity of the people there, by the sense of common cause. People who loved human rights, who believed in equality, who were so glad to support each other, to show solidarity with each other, and to make change happen. It was absolutely wonderful, and I was particularly blown away by the bravery of so many of the advocates and human rights defenders and activists who came from countries in the Asia-Pacific region where the context in which they're working remains so difficult, so challenging, and where they constantly put themselves at risk and under threat every day to fight for what they believe in. It was an absolutely inspiring occasion, and it made me want to do more to support APCOM and other activists and NGOs and civil society organisations in Thailand and across the region who are fighting for these same causes. So it's a source of great pride and great satisfaction for me as the Ambassador of Ireland to be welcoming you tonight as a co-host for the 2024 awards. It's a source of regret though that I can't be there in person, because unfortunately I've had to travel away this week to Japan to attend our Irish Ambassadors Conference for the region. But I'm very much with you in spirit. I know you're going to have a great evening, and I hope everything goes really, really well. I've been a diplomat now for almost 35 years. When I first joined the Irish Diplomatic Service in 1990, based in Dublin, one of the first tasks I was given was to escort a visiting delegation of Australian parliamentarians to visit the Irish Parliament. And when I went along there that day, I found that myself and the other visitors were witnessing a very passionate debate in the Irish Parliament about the decriminalisation of homosexuality in Ireland. Because up until 1990, homosexuality was a criminal offence in Ireland, punishable by imprisonment. The debate was ultimately successful, and it was the culmination of a 16-year campaign by Irish activists to change the law on homosexuality in Ireland, and eventually, it took a couple more years, eventually the law was passed in 1993. It took another, 22 years before Ireland, very proudly in 2015, became the first country in the world to legalise same-sex marriage by a popular vote of all of the people in a referendum. And even more recently, Ireland has passed the Gender Recognition Act, which gives people of all genders in Ireland the right to self-declare their gender based on their own sense of identity. And I think that's a wonderful journey that Ireland has come on over that 35 years or so. A lot of that was due to the work of individual activists, as I said, like Senator David Norris, an Irish academic, a gay man, who fought in the courts, in the Parliament, and on the streets for that change in Ireland. He was supported in that endeavour by a young lawyer called Mary Robinson, who some of you will know. She went on to become Ireland's president, and she went on then to become the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights. So it is individuals, brave individuals raising their voices that can make change happen. I've seen that in Ireland, and I'm proud to have seen that in other parts of the world as well. Before I came to Thailand, I was the ambassador in Singapore, and just at the time I was leaving, Singapore repealed its law criminalising homosexuality. Since I've been here in Thailand, I've seen the wonderful, momentous, historic occasion and event of the Thai Parliament passing and the King of Thailand ratifying into law the Same-Sex, the Equal Marriage Act here in Thailand. So change can happen if activists raise their voice, if activists continue to act, and if we all get behind them and stand shoulder to shoulder. There is solidarity and strength. That is the message that I want to leave with you this evening, a message of hope, a message that change can happen, a message that each and every one of you can make a difference. I am thrilled with the opportunity to be part of this. I am in awe, I am humbled, I am so admiring of each and every one of the activists who've been nominated, but also the many unsung heroes who maybe aren't being nominated, who have to keep their heads below the parapet and their faces off the radar screen because of the dangerous places in which they work. But please know that your work makes a difference, that it will all bear fruit in the end. I congratulate everyone who's been nominated. I congratulate everyone associated with the Hero Awards ceremony. I think you're all winners, you're all heroes, and I wish everyone a great evening. Sawasdee Kap. Thank you.